Hello, thank you once again. There's another political controversy that is currently unfolding following the recent comment made by Kenneth Okonkwo concerning the relationship between Mr. Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar. According to him, he made a comment on channel television yesterday, and according to him, he said something. He said that Peter Obi and many of his supporters are creating the impression that Atiku Abubakar is not qualified to contest or lead Nigeria, despite the fact that Peter Obi served as running mate to Atiku Abubakar in 2019 presidential election. Before we go deep into this conversation, let's watch this video.
Atiku Abubakar is a man that has propensity for corruption, tendency to disloyalty, inability to say and speak the truth at all times. So he's a man who has propensity for poor judgment, belief and reliance in matter about, lack of transparency, a man who trusts in money to buy his way out in all situations, a man who has the readiness to sacrifice morality, integrity, propriety, truth, national interest for self and selfish interest. We are seeing it manifesting. It gives me goose pimples that Atiku has the national award in corrupting the generation before him and corrupting the generation after him. He said in that tape, I have advised Obasanjo against open corruption, meaning Atiku has been operating coded corruption, sacrificing innocent people and hiding his own.
Well, the reason why I said we should watch this video is because Kenneth Okonkwo have been going from one TV station to another since Peter Obi defected from ADC to NDC. And this is the same man that criticized Atiku Abubakar during the 2023 election. He went from one TV station to another talking about Atiku Abubakar, talking ill about him. And right now he is here criticizing Peter Obi, talking everything about Peter Obi, both the ones that are true and the ones that are not true. One thing I want to say about this is Peter Obi relevance in politics is nowhere because of Atiku Abubakar. We Nigerians chose Peter Obi in 2023, and we still stand behind him till now. And nowhere I have seen anybody being obedient or say that Atiku Abubakar politically does not have the right to contest the election. We're only saying that Atiku Abubakar, look, you are old. You have did this many times and failed. Now it's your time to support someone else, be it Peter Obi, be it another person, but it must be a Southerner according to zoning principle. It must be a Southerner. You should back him so that by 2031 you can contest. But right now you need to support someone like Peter Obi, who is very competent, credible, and can deliver. He have assured us that, oh, I can do my best within the short period of 4 years. So I don't see any reason why you should come out to contest and mostly divide the opposition, refusing to support the zoning. So Peter Obi's popularity in politics is not connected to the 2019 election. It's nowhere connected to that. We chose him because we see something in him. We see something differently in him, something that is very uncommon with Nigeria politicians. So we choose. But now let's watch the clip from the channel's television interview with Kenneth Okonkwo. And one thing again that happened in that interview, which I watched, is that he continued attacking Peter Obi to the extent that Shane asked him, why do you hate this man so much? Why do you hate Peter Obi so much? And I didn't see any cogent reason that he gave there.
And now you said NDC has zoned to the south. Recall that NDC, they are mere renegades from ADC. And the reason they went there is because they are scared of participating in primary elections.
Who are those renegades?
NDC.
I mean, is it fair to refer to those who are who legitimately, who constitutionally decided to pitch their tent in with a certain group, then the Constitution guaranteed them the freedom of alliances, of grouping, of membership, of association. Why would you call them a renegade? Who exactly is a renegade to you based on their action in that party?
Okay. And maybe I was even too lenient. Let me say they are political con men.
Who exactly are you talking about?
Okay. Let's look at it this way. They came into the coalition.
Who are they?
On their own.
Who are they?
I am talking about Peter Obi and Kwankwaso. They came into the coalition on their own. And they said coalition is the best and the only method to send Tinubu packing, by their own words. And on their own, without any reason, they left for NDC. Is that not being a con man? But
Don't they have the right to change their minds? Don't you change your mind as a human being?
Very good.
So is it a crime now to change one's mind? If you see that your association is fraught and is not aligning with your purpose.
And you didn't know that such association is not aligning before you entered. And you didn't have any reason for going except that you want power. Let me put it this way. And why did I use the word con man? Let's talk about Peter Obi, for instance. In 2019, Peter Obi was the vice presidential candidate of Atiku Abubakar. The Constitution in Section 142 said the vice president is an associate of the president. An associate means you are joined with, aligned with, connected with somebody. And Peter Obi was the chief spokesperson, the master strategist, the campaign officer for the South, for Atiku Abubakar. Peter Obi was the one who led Atiku Abubakar into the campaign in 2019. Then from nowhere, in 2027, after Atiku had brought you out to national politics, you are now creating the impression with your toxic followers that Atiku is not qualified to be president, that Atiku is this and that.
Peter Obi has toxic followers.
Very, very street urchins.
You are one of them.
I was. Why did I leave? I told you that in 2023, before I even came into the campaign, I had never sat down with Peter Obi to discuss. And I read up about him. I read up about Atiku Abubakar. I wanted somebody from the Southeast to be president. And of course, I campaigned, and I believe we won that election. After winning the election, what happened? He could not secure his own victory. And that was when I knew that I had problem with this person. I spent 240 days about that in the court. I spent almost 2 years campaigning. And after, we believed that we won. And you could not make any sacrifice to secure your own winning. And let me say one thing.
Is that fair to say he did not make any sacrifice?
What
he
did
paid lawyers.
Mm-hmm.
He went around saying he won that election. Mm-hmm. What else do you want him to do?
He went around saying he won that election.